What's up everyone? I hope you're going well. So today we will talk about the MG4 Predator, so the LMG and the fast gunner build. As a result of the last survey I made on my channel, on my post of the channel, you asked me to show you this optimized build, so let's move on to this build. I will show you how to get the best DPS out of it, what you have to prioritize as the stat attributes of this weapon, and on all the mods. So let's directly dive into it. First of all, I would suggest you two types of calibration. So in my case, as you can see, I've taken the plus 25% attack, but you have a minus 30% magazine. So in my opinion, that's not the best. I would rather go rapid fire, because the fire rate will help you triggering the fast gunner, but you absolutely have to focus on the weak spot damages as the stat attributes of this calibration. So absolutely you take weapon damage as the stat attributes. Regarding the gear set, I've taken the Basti helmet because it grants you plus 10% weapon damage when your HP is above 70%. Regarding the mask, you should absolutely go for Oasis mask because it gives you 10 stacks more of fast gunner, and for each stack you get 1% of attack, so that's a must have as well. Regarding the four remaining pieces of this gear set, I've chosen the Lone Wolf because, as you can see, the full set will give you magazine capacity, crit rate, and some stacked that gives you extra critical damage. In my opinion, this is probably the best choice. Another good option would be the Renegade set because it will give you more weak spot damage. But as you know, it's not always easy to hit the weak spot of all bosses or elites, so that's why I would rather go for an hybrid build, considering some weak spot of course, but also some critical damage. So that's why I've preferred the Lone Wolf set to the Renegade set. Now let's move on to the mods. On your MG4 I've taken the Precision Rush. So when fast gunner is active, it increases your weak spot damages while continuously shooting for 3 seconds up to 45%. As you can see, I've taken the violent attribute, so it gives you critical damage plus 12%, but you can also go for precision, which gives you extra weak spot damages. Guys, for all the mods you will choose, get in mind that you will always focus on critic damages, weak spot damages, weapon damages, and eventually some magazine capacity, because it will help you to trigger longer your fast gunner. On your helmet you will go for the precise strike, precision if you can. So hitting a weak spot grants weak spot damage plus 12% for 3 seconds, and this effect can stack 3 times, so it means that you will reach and you will get 36% weak spot damage more, and if you can get weak spot damage as an attribute effect with precision, that's even better. On your mask you will go for Gunslinger, fast gunner if you can, so it will again increase your weapon damage as an attribute effect. And regarding the Gunslinger, when fast gunner state, the big spot damage plus 30%, so quite simple, plus 30% that you can get easily. On your chest you will go for Munitions Amplifier to give you weapon damage plus 9%, and as the attribute effects you will try to get weak spot damage, weapon damage, or critical damage. On your pens I will go for Bullet Siphon, so weapon damage plus 5%, and every 5 bullets consumed in the magazine it grants plus 4% weapon damage, and it's capped at 20%, so it's easily 20% damage that you can get on your weapon. And as an attribute effect here I have taken the Resonance. Just between brackets, if you don't know, the Resonance mods can be found as a reward of the Prime Wars, so that's where you can get it in this case. So it's really good with this build because every time you hit a weak spot it increases your critical damage by 0.8%, and this effect can stack up to 10 times and last 8 seconds. I will try to upgrade it as soon as I can, of course. For the gloves I've taken the Crit Amplifier, so it gives you 10% crit rate and 15% critical damage. As an attribute effect I've taken the Violent, which gives you critical damage plus 9%, and luckily I found weapon damage plus 6% as a free attribute as well, so that's fine. Finally, on my boots, I've taken the covered advance violent. So I think that's probably the mod you will take for all your builds, but all you have to change is the attribute effect, and in my case I've found some critical damage more, which is a good combination with all I've already taken. Finally, I will let you appreciate the Cradles I've chosen. As you guys know, not all of them are really worth it, but these are the ones I've taken out of them all. After showing you all the Cradles, I will show you one last time my DPS. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Would highly appreciate if you can guys drop a like and subscribe. It will help me a lot. Thank you very much for watching, and see you guys. And of course, ciao.
I just wanna feel so free, and I just wanna be me. Yeah, I just wanna go so crazy. I just wanna be a freak. Yeah, I just wanna rise to the top. Yeah, I just wanna go reach the peak. So I've been really well focused.